Welcome back, Caitlin Clark, the game changer who snapped the streak. What a night in the WNBA. The Indiana Fever not only broke the New York Liberty's impressive winning streak, they did it in style, led by a player who is rewriting what's possible in the league. Caitlin Clark is back, and she didn't just show up, she lit the court on fire. Some may call it hype, but if you watch the game, you know it's not exaggeration, it's impact. It's the Caitlin Clark effect. From the opening tip-off, the Fever played like a team transformed. Clark came out scorching, draining 3 three-pointers in just 38 seconds during the first quarter. That's not basketball, that's theater, that's lightning in a bottle. And as wild as it sounds, that moment encapsulates exactly why fans have been glued to their screens and flying in from across the world to watch this rookie phenom. In fact, 5 fans flew in from Hong Kong just to see her play, a level of international stardom rarely seen in the W. Breanna Stewart, an MVP and defensive stalwart, gave Clark space once on a logo 3. It was a mistake. Clark drilled it, and all Stewart could do was chuckle in disbelief. Even the Liberty's head coach Sandy Brondello appeared to nod in appreciation after that insane stretch. You can't coach against that kind of range. You just shake your head and mutter wow, like LeBron James did when he tweeted, "The CC effect, welcome back. You were missed from the GOAT." But this game wasn't just about Clark's individual brilliance. It was a team win, powered by energy, resilience, and clutch performances. Kelsey Mitchell had a rocky start, bricking shots and struggling to find rhythm, but she bounced back in a big way, finishing with 22 points. Lexi Hull added 14, hitting 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, just as fans had hoped she would in recent games. Still, some layups went missing in action, and easy buckets were left on the floor. Both Mitchell and Hull had their share of gaffes at the rim, but ultimately they made the ones that mattered. Sydney Colson also delivered a surprising and crucial performance off the bench, contributing 10 points, 6 assists, a rebound, and a steal. Everyone on the Fever roster finished in the plus column, except Natasha Howard, who struggled significantly and ended at -15. Her timing and touch just haven't clicked yet, and she's starting to raise concerns about her fit and effectiveness alongside this energized squad. Statistically, the Fever flipped the script. They shot 48% from three-point range and nailed a franchise record 17 threes. By contrast, the Liberty shot just 20% from deep. Sabrina Ionescu led New York with 34 points, including the team's only successful threes aside from 2 from Marine Johannes. Meanwhile, Stewart earned 24 points, but 10 of them came from the free throw line. It was a whistle-heavy game that saw New York shoot 30 free throws to Indiana's 16, a disparity that could have swayed the game but didn't, because Indiana simply outplayed them. The Fever also dominated in fast breaks with 19, a huge contrast from previous games where pace was their Achilles heel. That tempo, combined with improved shooting and confident ball movement, made them look like a team not just growing, but threatening. And yes, they now sit atop the Eastern Conference Commissioner's Cup standings. That's not just a stat, it's a statement. Not everything was picture perfect. Caitlin Clark received her first technical foul of the season after expressing frustration with a non-call on Aaliyah Boston. Clark, who promised coach Stephanie White she'd limit herself to just 2 technicals this year, now has one under her belt. Fortunately, the league recently raised the suspension threshold from 6 to 8, so she still has some room for emotion. Defensively, Natasha Cloud had been branded the Clark stopper in their previous matchup, but not this time. Cloud finished with just 5 points on 1 for -10 shooting. While she added 6 rebounds and 5 assists, she couldn't replicate the defensive disruption she managed in their earlier meeting. Clark wasn't just out there, she was orchestrating the entire show. As Fever fans bask in the glow of this monumental win, one thing is abundantly clear. Caitlin Clark is the difference between irrelevance and electricity, between rebuilding and rising. She's not just part of the future of the WNBA, she's defining it, one deep 3 at a time. So, welcome back, Caitlin Clark. You didn't just return, you reminded us all why basketball, when played like this, is absolute cinema.